Good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Dean Jones, and today I'm going to show you a little trade-in we just got. It's kind of a rare deal that we get something like this. It's kind of a small, simple unit. It's a great starter coach. It's really, really clean, really affordable. It's that nice little tailgater, or even if you're thinking about renting units or something like that, this thing would be a great start on that kind of program. But we'll just go ahead and dive in. It's a 2018 Winnebago Mini Winnie 22R. It's got around 52,000 miles, but it's super, super clean, as you'll see. It looks like it was kind of tailored to a University of Utah kind of colors and stuff, as you'll see as we go around it. But just a super clean little tailgater. It's just one of those things we don't get very often, so I thought I'd showcase it today. The stock number on this guy is 5U230234. Again, it's a 2018 Mini Winnie 22R. So we'll just start here under the hood. It's an E350 Ford chassis. It's got the V10. It's a 305 horsepower V10 with 420 foot-pounds of torque. As you see, real easy to work on. Nothing too far to reach. You've got your fluids here. You've got a transmission fluid here. Your oil dipstick is right over here. I don't know if you can see it, but really easy to check your fluids. On this side, you've got your oil fill, transmission fluid, washer fill. Here's your battery. You've even got a little lens to see it's green. It's a real healthy battery, but just really good shape. As you can see, you wouldn't know this thing had 50,000 miles on it. Again, for reference, 5U230234. It is a fiberglass coach, aluminum framing. The tire's in really good shape, as you can see. Nice big running boards, easy to get in and out of. Super clean inside, as you can see. I mean, just whoever had it babied it. We do have the generator running because we're out here not plugged in, so to get everything running in there, that's why you hear this. This has got a 4,000 watt quiet gas generator with 166 total hours on it. Oh, there it goes. We're probably out of fuel, but we're okay. But at any rate, nice little generator there. Here's your shore cord on this guy. It is a 30 amp. You have one AC up top. This is a real simple coach, no slides, just real easy to just, if you're new to the business, new to the lifestyle, this coach gets you real familiar with all the systems, real simple. You do have 18-gallon propane tank. This is one of the kind of tanks that you would take to like a U-Haul. They'd run out of hose and fill this thing up for you. This thing should last you a long, long time, days on end. We also have a 6-gallon water heater on this guy. It's a propane driven, quick recovery, 6-gallon tank. It's pretty standard what they use in these guys. Really easy to use, just turn it on inside. You do have a cable in. This is where if you went to a park and they had cable services, you'd put the line in and you have TVs on the inside. You also have an outlet on the outside if you wanted to put a TV on the outside on the other side. This is the city fill. So what this does, if you're at your family's house and they run a garden hose out and you'd want to use an RV hose, but if you want to put a hose in here from their city water pressure, it will just use the city water pressure to move water around the inside of the coach. So you don't have to use your fresh tank, which is, you have a 40-gallon fresh water tank. I'll show you on the other side. But it's a two-wheel drive unit, so it's a rear-wheel drive chassis. You do have a dually back here, real stable. It drives nice. It's not real top heavy. You do have, this is where you'd put your gas in. Down here, you'll notice your gate valves here. So you do have a little place where you put a hose on here. If you wanted to dump your black tank, you hit it, you just dump this gate valve here. This is your gray water tank, which is 24 gallons, and you've got 21 gallons of black. So 40 gallons fresh, 21 gallons of black, or 24 gallons black. No, sorry, 21 gallons of black and 24 gallons gray, right there. And as you're emptying the black tank, you can also hook up a hose. A lot of dump stations, we have one here. They have a little hose that you can put in here. You want to make sure your hose is hooked up, your black tank's open, and you turn some water on, it'll clean out your tank. So it's called a Santa flush. It's a nice feature. You don't see a lot of these littler guys, but Winnebago, their C's are a little nicer than the competition, I find. For instance, this has got a fiberglass roof where a lot of the competition have like rubber roofs and stuff like that. Winnebago's been doing it a long time, so these mini Winnies are a little bit nicer on the totem pole. As you come around here, you'll notice, you can tell they had a logo here that we've taken off, but University of Utah, I think, and I think these mountains are kind of added here, and you'll see that there's a couch inside that's been altered a little bit too. Well, like I said, it'd be a great tailgating rig. But anyways, you do have a 7,500 pound hitch on this guy. That big V10 with all that torque and such a small little unit here. This thing measures in at 23 foot 10 inches bumper to bumper. So it's a real short unit with a big motor, big chassis, a lot of suspension. That's why most of these have like 5,000 pound hitches. This is a 7,500 pound hitch. So you get that bigger boat, this is your guy right here. As you look up, you'll see a camera on the back. That guy, when you're in neutral or in reverse, you'll see that camera pop up on your little head unit. So you can always see what's behind you going backwards. And you do notice in here, you've got a back little storage, and you can see it's a rotocast plastic storage. You got 2 access points too. And you also have right here access to your, I have the screws off on this guy. I'll take it off here. This is where you'd winterize this guy. You got a water pump here. This one of your fresh water tanks. Those are your sensors, but this is where you'd winterize this guy right there. Real easy access, and you got access to it inside as well. Come around this side. I think one of the previous owners, again, enhanced this with their college colors, the University of Utah. I don't think this stripe is right here is stock, but it's been kind of used to kind of get the whole motif going on. This is where you would fill that tank inside. This is that 40-gallon freshwater tank. You just put a hose in there, fill it up, then you got your fresh tank to go about your business. Right here you'll see this is the access to the propane refrigerator inside. If you ever need to work on it and stuff, you just pop this panel out and get to the back of it. Above my head, you have a 14-foot power awning. It's not a wind sensing awning. It's a pretty simple, but you can absolutely adjust it. If you wanted to bring this side down and like let it drain, you can just adjust that on either side. But it's in really good shape as well. This is where you have a little storage right here if you wanted to put like a sewer hose or some of your camp stuff or whatever. You got little metal storage bin in there. And this is where you would put, this is a cable out. So if you had a little table out here with a little stand-up TV, you could plug it in here, run it off your generator, and your cable from your other side in would come out right here. So one thing also to notice, you got these big giant mirrors. I didn't point those out yet. These get to see around the box. This is kind of a wide box, wide body C. And you got these nice big giant mirrors. Get around the outside of it. And we'll just check it out on the inside now. Guess we'll start in the back here. Real simple floor plan in this guy. You've got, again, no slides, but this thing will sleep 6 people. It's got a lot going on for a little package. If you've ever been in the B-van market, they're real small. They kind of concave up. Got like an aisle. Got a lot going on in those vans, and we do real well with them. This is kind of the alternative to that. If you don't need to put this in your driveway and you have a place to put it or store it, you get so much more for the square foot. I mean, you actually get a bathroom. And excuse me, that smoke alarm is going to chirp a little bit, but we actually have a shower insert in this guy. I'm 6'1", and I'm actually in this nice shower insert. You got this beautiful skylight that puts a lot of light in your bathroom. Plenty of room to shower in here. Nice glass door. You even got a nice little vanity with some storage right here. A nice foot flush toilet. And this really nice little medicine cabinet pantry kind of thing on the side here. They're just making great use of this corner. You also notice you do have a fan up here to get rid of steam or get rid of some hot air if you needed to. So it's a really nice little corner bath. Plenty of room in here. They also have a nice little towel rack on the door, which is a great use of space. So you do have a kind of a full bed here. It is for 1 or 2 people. You have reading lights. You also have USBs up there. I don't know if you can see that, but up in there, that little round thing hanging down, that's 2 USB ports to charge phones. You get this nice little shelf going across. So if you want to put your phones up there. You also have a nice little storage unit up here. Look how deep that is. We've got another fan there. And up on this side wall, I'll switch places with you. You've got another place where you can mount a TV. You've got your cable comes out here. You got some outlets. If you wanted to put a nice little 20, it looks like they had one up here at one point. Nice little 20-inch TV or something would fit real nice there. And coming over here, you do have a 6 cubic feet propane refrigerator. So this will run anywhere. As long as you have propane, this thing will keep your food cold. It also runs on electric too. So moving this way, nice little subway tile backsplash, as you can see. 3 burner stove with oven. You got a nice little microwave up here. Everything here just looks like it's been so well taken care of. Here's a nice little more storage. Winnebago does such a good job of putting these together. Got this giant sink right here. And again, just well preserved. Now this is the couch. I don't think this is stock. I think this has probably been reupholstered for their college motif here. But really nice leather. They did a great job with it. This table comes down, sits on these cleats, does make a bed, but I left it up because you can see there's some USB ports down under here with some outlets. And a really solid table that doesn't move when you're going down the road. And you can turn it this way or you can turn it this way. So either way, really good place there. We've got some great storage up here. Here's some more of your, these are for the bedroom. I don't know if you can see, those things have been taken off. We're working on that blind right now. At any rate, you do have nice blinds in this guy, pleated shades. You do have these windows all open, so you can get some nice cross breeze going through it, and it is tinted, so it keeps the sun out in the hot days. We've got a couple of paper towel racks on this guy, and here's your thermostat. This actually powers the AC, powers the heat, and it does have 15,000 BTU air conditioner on top, and it's got a 20,000 BTU furnace that'll keep this thing as warm as you could ever have it. And that's what you see right here. And while we're over here, look at this beautiful, deep wardrobe you got on this guy. You got your books, you got a privacy curtain, but look how much stuff you can store in here. There's just so much going on this little guy. They pack so much utility in this 23-foot coach that I just love them. It's a great unit for going to reservoirs, tailgating, like I said. Again, another thing I brought up is if you were going to use this guy and the weekends you weren't using it, you can put it on like an RV share or something. And it's really nice because people who rent these things, they don't have to deal with slides. They don't have to deal with all this crazy stuff. It's just a really easy unit to use. You also have your flat screen TV right here on a mount. I've got it out. So if you want to watch it up here, or if you want to watch it from here, you can do that too. It's just on a little mount here. Tucks away real nicely. Here's another privacy curtain. This is a nice, probably one of the biggest beds in the coach. So you can put two adults up here real nice and easy. Here's your ladder. And if you're driving and you're not using this guy, you can pop this guy up there, and it makes it real easy to get inside and out of this guy. So moving on into this cab, as you notice, the upholstery is really nice. You even got this really nice little sound deadening mat here. This is the doghouse. This is how you'd access the top of the motor on the V10 right there. It's just a little doghouse, little clips. This pops out. Pretty simple unit. We talked about that backup camera. Oh. So you see how we can see the behind us now. We have your fan speed. This is warm, hot, just the same stuff you use in your everyday vehicle. Nothing's real different about this guy. You do have a tow haul mode. This actually takes the shift points in your transmission. This is a 6-speed torque shift transmission. So if you're going up the mountains in this guy and you're towing a little bit and you're hunting for gears, you just hit this button right here and it'll spread those shift points out, make it a little smoother climb. You do have your cruise control on the wheel, but everything is really easy to use. Got the tow haul on now. You also have a battery jump button right here. So if you left your headlights on, the coach gets a little bit dead, and you start it. You can start it up the house batteries if you're down there. Just pop this on, and away you go. So just a couple things about this guy. Again, it's got a Triton V10, 6.8 liter, 305 horse motor with 420 foot-pounds of torque. It's got a torque shift 6-speed transmission. The length overall on this guy is 23 foot 10 inches. We got a width of 8 foot 6 inches, a height of 11 foot even, and the interior height is 6 foot 10 inches, so plenty of headroom. It'll tow 7,500 pounds. You've got a GVWR of 11.5, 55 gallons of fuel on this guy. You could fill this up and go anywhere you want to go pretty much with 55 gallons. 40 gallons fresh, 24 gallons gray, 21 gallons of black tank, 18 gallons of propane. We have a 14-foot awning. This is geared to sleep 6 people. You got disc brakes front and rear, which is a nice feature. Again, 15,000 BTU on the furnace. I mean, on the AC, and 20,000 BTU on the furnace. And we've got a 6-gallon quick recovery water heater. So again, my name is Dean Jones. The number's at the bottom. Please like, share, and subscribe our content so it gets to more people, and we'll see you next time.